This is already a really good metaphor for Brexit. We're both like trying to get rid of the responsibility. Okay, since you don't want to do it, I'm going to step up. So, hello everybody, I am Jeremy Corbyn, as you can tell. And this is Theresa May.
If you couldn't tell.
I don't think you did a very good job, Marco, unfortunately.
Yeah, I did what I could.
This is Brexit Jenga, and this is the first time this game has ever been played. So it's probably the first and last time. But basically, if you want to understand how Brexit Jenga works, you have to...
Sounds like how much Corbyn's prepared.
Yeah, I feel suitably not prepared at all. So it's just like Jenga, but with catastrophe on a national and potentially global level.
And nobody wins at the end.
Nobody wins. The rules of the game are we pick out one of these blocks, just like in normal Jenga, and then I pick it out, and then on the thing, on the Jenga block, it's got a little word which says a bit of Brexit jargon. So that says backstop. So it's also got points next to it as well. So that means I win 50 points because I've started talking about the backstop. Without further ado, Theresa May, since you are the leader of our country, you are our Prime Minister.
See if I can negotiate this
name
bottom
only,
block.
I think. Starting at the bottom. Holy fuck. Alright, so since we are elected politicians, we've got to think about this with a strategy, Marco.
We do.
You can't just take the one from the bottom and then fuck up the game straight away.
I was Theresa May, mate. I was
Gotta-
trying to
you've
play
got-
the role.
No, you've got to string it out for 2 years and then stay in the
Okay.
exact same place where you were.
Alright. 350 mil Brexit bus. Is this that 350 mil we were supposed to have for the NHS?
That fucking bus. I wonder where it is now.
Ooh, you're putting it in
man.
dangerous footing, boy.
Customs Union. So my position on the Customs Union is very clear. Just don't ask me about it.
Jean-Claude Juncker. You are a political animal, my friend.
What do you think he wants from Brexit?
Either-
As someone who's been negotiating with him for the past 2 years.
He either wants it to not happen or he wants maximum pain as possible. So if he doesn't inflict pain, then Italy are going to think, you know what, Britain got out all right, we're next. Poland will do the same and the whole thing will just unravel.
So we're kind of like the naughty kid who's in the corner.
We're the example, yeah.
So
Take a breather.
stressful.
Take a breather.
Freedom of movement, 50 points. We want freedom of movement because we want to have migration, and you don't want to have migration.
Well, it depends what kind of migration.
But that's not what your government's position is.
No, my government don't know their position.
One of the criterias for this video should have been how good are you at Jenga? And you picked the 2 worst people in the office to do it.
Brussels. Ever been?
Yeah, I've been to Brussels. You've been to Brussels?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't treat me very well down there.
No.
Juncker shouts at me, puts his hand on my arm. Ooh, expert moves.
Bollocks to Brexit sticker. So was this the one where basically it was on the back of John Berco's car, and then he stood up and he was like, well, basically it wasn't my car, it was my wife's car.
Nice one. Checkers.
Nice. That was your deal.
The biggest rebranded item in all of the world.
It's weird with Jenga. Sometimes it seems really hard, and then other times it's
You're
like
like, oh,
really
yeah.
easy. It's like just like you think it's over, and
Because
comes back from the dead.
as the weight changes,
you
other
think
things
that's-
become more released.
Do you think
than
that's
others.
what's going to happen with Brexit? Like the closer we get to the leave date, like options are going to open up.
Oh, it's
and
going to have to.
It's all going to turn out all right.
People are going to start sweating.
Especially
What did you get?
those lovely folk down in Dover. If you did a word cloud of this video, I think fucked is going to be pretty high up. For every truck that comes in, if we leave with no deal, they get like a pile of paperwork that big.
Yeah.
That's what your government is sending us towards.
Oh no. Hard Brexit.
Hard Brexit was seen as being the worst option.
Yep.
And within a hard Brexit, you can have lots of different types of hard Brexits, all of them sounding kind of vaguely phallic.
Running out of ham sandwiches.
Is that what you've been stockpiling for the past couple of months?
Yeah.
As soon as you get back from PMQ.
Oh, he's got one.
John Burker, order!
Absolute legend, man.
You guys are saying that you can't have that automatic period, so he's saying, well, fuck it, I'm just going to stay in the job for an extra few years.
Yeah. You've seen how the no confidence votes have gone, mate. Bulletproof at this point. There isn't a politician in there that wants my seat. David Cameron, you geezer! You geezer! Although I loved how the nation called you out on your crap. But you resign. Yes, you bloody will.
I guess
Brexit means
Brexit.
it's David Cameron, isn't it?
It is indeed.
That fucking...
Created a mess you weren't willing to tidy up.
Where do you reckon he is now?
Oh, he's got a job in China now, consulting for industry.
Do you think he'll watch this video?
I don't know, maybe. The politicians have LinkedIn. What, no Twitter, nothing?
Like,
No, I looked on the...
You can't rebuild Brexit.
I looked
You
on
can't
the...
rebuild it, it's finished now.
I look-
The first ever inaugural Brexit Jenga.
It's come to a close.
My esteemed, right honourable colleague, how do you think it went?
I think it was fun while it lasted. If this is a metaphor for the country, I'm not sure how everyone else is feeling. If the House of Commons watches this video and they decide to have their own little bonding experience of building a Jenga tower, we might be able to turn this thing around.
Yeah, guys, all you need to do is get in a room, put on some nice clothes, and get talking to each other, and you know, hopefully we all won't die.
And we'll have sandwiches.